everybody, how you doing today? Today we're going to talk about the Salt and Mace Pepper Launcher. So right now let's talk about some of the features of the S2 Pepper Launcher. So first thing out of the rip is the textured grip. So if it's wet outside, your hands are wet, you can always get a solid grip onto the pistol. Next we're going to talk about the Picatinny rail. So if you're like me and you like to attach a flashlight to your pistols or any other attachment that you may have, this is perfect. Next we're going to talk about the iron sights. Real simple to sight in. You got your front post, you got your rear sight, easy to line up, easy to go. Next we're going to talk about where the CO2 cartridge goes. Okay, that goes right in here. Great feature about the S2 is that it effectively utilizes the air pressure. So it's going to push the round out at 350 feet per second, which is about 238 miles per hour, which is faster than a Lamborghini. Next we're going to talk about the CO2 cartridge. It is a 12 gram and it is a standard size that you can currently get on Mace.com. Now we're going to talk about the magazine for the S2. It is a spring-loaded 5-round magazine that is, for this particular weapon, front-loaded. After you're done firing and your magazine runs dry, it is a spring, so you just press the release right here and let it come out. The S2 Salt Pepper Launcher kit does come with a few of the rounds. So you have 3 containers of 6 rounds each. The first was a practice round, then it comes with the Mace round or the live round, and then you have the impact rounds. First I'm going to talk about the practice rounds. It does come in 6 rounds in the container. It is a green and white round. It does contain an inert powder. It's called a practice round because that's exactly what it is. You load it in the weapon and you fire the rounds and it gives you an idea of what the round is going to do. So it gives you the cloud burst and how it's going to react. Next up, we're going to talk about the Mace round itself. Now, this is an orange and blue ball. It does come with a mix of mace pepper and tear gas. Upon impact, it's going to cause around a 5-foot cloud, and it can cause temporary blindness, it can cause difficulty breathing, and it can cause a severe impact distress. So it's going to hurt when it comes, it's going to hurt the attacker. This is the round that makes this a self-defense weapon. Due to some state laws, this kit cannot be shipped to California, New York, Massachusetts, Hawaii, and Alaska. So if you live in one of these states, Mace does offer a non-chemical kit on its website. And lastly, I want to talk about the impact round. It is a white, high-strength, dense nylon round. It can be used as a low-cost training round, or it can be used as a self-defense. This will transfer a lot of kinetic energy into whatever it is you're shooting. So it's going to be causing a lot of pain when aimed at a human target. The kinetic energy is enough to break many types of glass. Now I want to show you guys how to pressurize the S2 Pepper Launcher using this. Now the first thing we're going to do is going to grab the weapon, and this is where it's going to go. It's going to enter into the pistol grip. Okay, so you want to unscrew this. This is the seal and the cap. This is also where it's going to be puncturing the CO2 cartridge. You always want to make sure that you put the CO2 cartridge in bulb first. Once it's fully seated, replace the seal cap. Do not over tighten it. Once the cartridge is in and the seal is in place, you want to break open the cartridge so that you can get the pressure into the pistol itself. So with this, the seal here is also a bump. As you can see, it's going like this. That's not enough to break it. What you want to do is bump it against your palm or another hard surface. So it goes like that. Generally, it's going to take 2 hits if you're going to use a palm. The second one, it's going to make an audible noise and then a hiss. Then you know that the weapon is pressurized. Let's talk about loading the magazine. It's a 5-round spring-loaded magazine. This is your entry port. Today we're going to use the impact rounds to load. And all you got to do is just push it over the hole and slide it in. Don't use any force. Once you get to the 5th round, make sure you gingerly put it in until it locks in place. Now you're ready to load. Once you have a full magazine, now we're going to learn how to put it into the pistol. Take your pistol. Again, this is a front-loaded magazine. Make sure that this part of the magazine is what's going to be inserted first. Slide it in, wait for the click, and now you're ready to rock and roll.